Well, I swore on the Bible. And you can go to hell if you swear on the Bible and it ain't the truth.
You really aren't coming back?
Now who am I going to play with?
What?
Got any cigarettes?
Yeah, that's all I have. So, and there's an address, but, this book's a few years old. So, she's miserable. You know what? Dig up everything you can about the river. Especially anything Catherine knew about the case. And of course, none of it's going to be of any use until Dr. Burton allows us to send a data angel into her brain, but we'll worry about that later.
Okay, Gina. You'll just sign right here. We're all done, okay?
Forget about it.
I'll tell you so, Howard Stern, man. That motherfucking goddamn degenerate fucking cunt. I'll say that with no shame either. Man's a fucking foul-mouthed immature. The man's immature, you know? He's like a fucking child. I'll tell you this much. There ain't no God while Howard Stern's walking the earth. I'll tell you that. Fuck it, I gotta go.
Well, it's a non-smoking floor, too. Maybe you could go down to the lobby.
Mr. Blocks, hey, listen, excuse me. Please don't kill my dog. Please don't kill my dog. Please, God. Please don't kill my dogs. I'm sorry.
Something completely unexpected. Are my sideburns even?
He's gonna drown and he doesn't even care.
John, you talk to animals now, do you? Would you like to tell me about it? Or would you rather tell my friend here, Bettelheim?
That's Dagwood Dusseldorf, our friendly neighborhood morale officer.
And you get him to let us go. Because once you familiarize yourself with the chains of bondage, you prepare your own limbs to wear them. Fucking Abraham Lincoln said that, and I believe him. So you have got to get me the fuck out now!
Whoa. Now, you guys are the safe men, right?
Walter, please, Walter. I know that Hitler's a madman. He's a fascist firebug who thinks that every night is Halloween. But he's got a horde of followers who are trick-or-treating with him. He's Hitler. You're only Walter Winchell.
Oh, it's so bad.
Don't believe everything you hear, George.
Thank you. I do all my own stunts. I got to be.
Edith, good news. I've found a couple of savings bonds that might be worth something. Now, I was thinking that after whatever taxes they take out of them, you and I could split the amount, and that would help you pay for the rent.
Oh, hey, if I were an 85-year-old man with cataracts and a bad hip, I'd take a run at you.
Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me.
Oh, Bobby's told me a lot about you. And how you flush your urine, whether or not you've also left feces.
I'm a documentary filmmaker. I'm hoping to get a grant for this one project on teenagers. Jeez, you remember when we were teenagers?
Hey, I do the job that nobody else wants. Besides, I don't see any of you bleeding hearts spending all day with these dangerous, dirty, dumb beasts. Hello, let's dance, funny bones. Johnson J. Johnson, United States of America Special Forces. Your British Home Secretary has authorized the transfer of prisoner Patrick Smash into the custody of the United States government. Our sincerest apologies.
My name is Harvey Picar. Oh, that's an unusual name, Harvey Picar. 1960 was the year I got my first apartment and my first phone book. Now imagine my surprise when I looked up my name and saw that in addition to me, another Harvey Picar was listed. Now, I was listed as Harvey L. Picar. My middle name is Lawrence. He was listed as Harvey Picar.
It seems Lionel's an accountant for the king. Hey, you know what? We're having a party tonight. You should come by. Bring whoever. Your latest conquest. Swedish stewardess, nurse. Oh, whatever happened to that one in Saigon, the American girl?
Oh, God, I hope that was a good thing to do.
Only somebody who really takes the time to understand Pinot's potential can then coax it into its fullest expression. And then, its flavors, they're just the most haunting and brilliant and thrilling and subtle and ancient on the planet. Now, Cabernets can be powerful and exalting too, but they seem prosaic to me for some reason. By comparison, I don't know.
Andy, I am not going to be a wedding DJ again. I can't. I've sold all my equipment. And now you are going to get me fired. After my divorce, I guess I got bitter about love. And I don't tell people this. That's good. Thanks, Franklin. Thanks, sweetheart. That's cool. I don't tell people this, but I started relying on alcohol to numb my pain. Some days I couldn't...
Now that's funny. The second time. Because you really think I'm going to let you in. But I'm not. Sorry, kid. Nobody gets in. Once there was a ceiling fan who lived in a spare room in an old house that belonged to an old lady. He was one of the better models, an Electra Whirl 55B. He had 3 lights.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, Mary Magdalene, all the saints and martyrs, and Jesus. Did I say Jesus? Where the hell did that come from?
Training hawks hasn't died out in over 3,000 years. Attila, the king of the Huns, he had a hawk on his helmet.
In the name of His Imperial Majesty and the city of Vienna, I hereby arrest Edward Abramovich, also known as Eisenheim the Illusionist. You think I don't know how to talk to kids? What do you think, Just for Kicks? You think I don't know how to talk to you? Just for Kicks? I'm so lost without you guys. I met this very nice lady, and her name is Story. And I think you would have liked her. I think she might be an angel. I love you all so much. Your mommy? Mommy, what do I do? I'm just a little baby that can't think for myself. Please wipe my little bottom for me. Wipe me. Oh, please. Wipe me. Yes, it's as I always say. All really intelligent people should be cremated for reasons of public safety.
Oh, come on, Smith, come on. Guns don't kill people, but they sure help.
Yeah, I just can't tolerate the yapping. Gray is too young anyway.
Holy cow. We're getting it right up in here, Kenny. You and me are getting screwed. Kenny, do me a favor and ask your little friend over here if he made a deal with some guy named Chuck. My judgment approves this measure, and my whole heart is in it. All that I have, all that I am, and all that I hope in this life, I am now ready to stake upon it. While I live, let me have a country, a free country. Give me something. My God, man, I'm 47 years old. If I live to be 60, I'd have to live through another 13 years. How can I do that? How can I stand that?
I have extracted and stored my soul. But now, they've misplaced it. They don't know where the hell it is.
It's a total nightmare. It's a total nightmare. It's a total... It's the end of my career. And it's the end of us. Who the hell writes with a fountain pen anymore? For Christ's sake, how freaking pretentious is that? No witness you produce can change my position, I'm afraid. But I will, of course, speak to Lev Nikolaevich at the first opportunity. Where are you, my future queen of evil? No, I'm bent over backwards in love with you, Miriam.
I'm on the heels overhead completely. Kind of an expert at getting shot by smoothbore firearms. You know? Like, death to Lincoln! I want to spend this week working on bottom position. Stemler? Now, did you guys all see what Kyle did the other day? He exploded up, right? Kyle, show the guys what you did.
Who gave it order, meaning, and even faith to thousands of years of loyal subjects, and it is all now questioned by you. And we are forced to sign your precious Magna Carta, forced by you, a wool merchant. I am the blood. I am God's right hand, and you will never dictate to me how I am to be a king.
You tell Chow that we are having breakfast on the roof of this hotel tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Now, if he makes the transfer, you will get Teddy. If not, well then, hey, you know, it's Bangkok. That's your cue to get the fuck out of here.
I spent my entire academic career studying the Great Depression. We don't do this now. We won't have an economy on Monday.
You got something the other guys don't have. You exude something. You draw people in.
Shut the fuck up, Wong, now. I refuse to believe that I'm only here because I popped out of your imagination. You will come to order or I will clear the room. I will clear the room.
I wanted you to heal me. Save me. I wanted you to save me.
Oh, Rock is over, pal.
Rock is dead. Would you cut off your own arm and feet to see her here right now? And maybe hold her in the leftover arm for like 10 seconds and just lay your face against the right side of her neck.
I crossed over 6 months ago.
The joys of racing. How could anyone not see the appeal of watching a bunch of cars drive around in circles for hours on end? Left turn, left turn, left turn, left turn. What do I do here? Oh, no, wait a minute, left turn.
Stop it! We'll give you something to cry about. Randall, come forward. Come. Now, you see how fit this boy is. Jump, run. Very likely. He will grow into a fine beast. 600 for the boy. The dignified man. You understand? A very undignified end for a very dignified man.
Romeo, up and about in early morn. I do not look to see the young at dawn. Care keeps the old awake and wakes them soon, but young men sleep a golden sleep till noon. Or if they don't, and here I'll guess it right, our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
And she made me go to her bedroom and bring her this. I can't stop reading it, you know. I'm very slow, mind you, so...
You may not know me, but I suspect you've heard enough to grasp that watching debutantes in a ballroom's not my kind of fun.
The tongue of the pig is a great speciality, Norman. It is reserved for those who can absorb its greatness.
It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena.
I told you I would be back.
Ah, Emma, you've joined us at last.
Don't you worry about that. Brian's medications are very carefully administered, if you must know. No, God damn it, Jesus Christ. Seriously?
Oh, gosh. I really need to stop making so many white girls. Let me be honest with you, okay? You did get herpes. You already have it.
Well, no women, they're funny. But, you know, if you have to hear them blab, they better at least be hot.
Powers of 10! So it's 100 times stronger now! Don't worry, Caltech is probably the safest place to be right now. Leave them! I said leave them! Stop! What do you think you're doing?
Return to your desk, please.
Let listen to me. You haven't been working for me for that long, so maybe you don't understand. Even if it takes another 10 years, I'm gonna catch that geezer. And if you don't like it, I'll send you back to the can.
Eric, if what I'm doing is so illegal, how come I've never been sued? If I'm such a fucking thief, such a liar, such a motherfucker, how come nobody's ever come to collect? Because this is business. And this is how it works. And it's not always pretty, no. Do I cover my own ass? Do I cover my own end? Absolutely. But don't you dare fucking tell me that I have not taken care of you. Don't you fucking tell me that I have not had your back from day one.
How dare you? That's my other question. Cowboy.
Awesome. That's great.
This time I didn't have enough cream.
Nailed the cream ratio, baby.
Oh, hello there. I'm Alonzo Drek, chairman of Drek Industries. Years ago, we were driven underground by pollution that may or may not, but most definitely was, caused by my father's company.
I can only talk to you and listen to you. I can't pitch for you.
What would you do?
Show me if you can't tell me. Demonstrate it for me. What is that? I don't know what that is. Show me how you feel.
Three little orphans, 1, 2, 3, without a home or a family tree. We were lost, now we're found, and we're... Oh, God.
We are doing everything we can, short of kidnapping, to start a family.
The scientist leading the atomic program is Werner Heisenberg. We must get to him and find out how close the Germans are to a bomb.
That dog is a killer. Train him right and there'll be no stopping.
Oh, Brian, you are many things. A man, a boy, a lawyer, a fighter, a student of the dark side of humanity, and a lover of jurisprudence. But there's one thing you're certainly not. An assistant United States attorney for the Southern District of New York. Drop your credentials at the guard's desk and get the fuck out of here!
Sit down. He seems confused. You didn't want to tell this fella about your parents back home? Are you embarrassed? Come on, Grace. Come on. Tell him, Grace.
Okay, there's 2 parachutes, and obviously I should take one because I'm more important. Hey, why don't you take a fucking picture, numbnuts? It'll last longer!
Oh, is this a double beat?
Oh, well, just how I adventured, dog.
You do have a history. I thought we had a breakthrough with the Volkswagen.
Your talents are needed. Somebody stole from us. We need that money back.
Chop off my toes, feed them to the fruit bats. Chop off my nose, feed them to the piranhas. I don't care. You're looking at a Napolitan who's got nothing left to lose.
Can you tell me what happened? Is this the first time you've tried to take your life?
My curiosity would soon lure me into one of the most bizarre and terrifying experiences I'd ever known. A case of madness that would change my career and my life forever.
My network has gone kaput. Ah, humbug.
No! Oh! Tailpipe Village, baby! Hey, bada bing, bada viewing.
Oh, I don't know. I suppose I failed someone who richly deserved it.
The only way to know the exact date and time of the end of the world is to provoke it ourselves.
Oh, she may be weary, and young girls, they do get wearied wearing that same old shaggy dress. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But when she gets weary, try a little tenderness.
Maybe someday they'll make a movie about us.
This summer, don't miss Jungle Jim Mountain, starring Chris Pine as Doug.
What?
And Paul Giamatti as Stewie.
Come on!
Help! I crapped my pants and I'm afraid of heights. I'm out of here.
And Chris Hemsworth as Thought Bubble Girlfriend.
I'll give it a shot.
Hey, not Bojack. Did you hear they're making a miniseries about Sarah Lynn? Bojack is being played by Paul Giamatti.
What? Why would you get Paul Giamatti to play meaty roles like that one?
Think about what Paul Giamatti has done the last couple of years. Last year, he's in 12 Years a Slave, hates black people. This year, he's in Straight Outta Compton, loves black people. Last year, he's whooping Lupita. This year, he's crying at Eazy-E's funeral. Now that's range. Yeah, Ben Affleck can't do that.